Fast forward, ini como our channel so AG politics avenue. Podcast host are film quiz big headlines. Ne jemre na edibi aksomo our hani dimnya hobrak mu se ene edi kanya. Beshe so bitima subscribe to the channel. O mare so bitima hit notification bell so share na for friends so inside YouTube kebi. Edidim hobrak mu yombo enra political highways nim ejadem a oni enyak sam koto akra. Na lawyer Martin Kpebu key point so wadanedi say Bawumia on fan hontoto indi pra. He is under serious scrutiny, based on his, extra administration. No maybe a course serious scrutiny about the administration. No, our head acts vice president. Onya yambo inra lawyer Martin Kpebu aswe abra wajemre na obo ye inchumu. Shana somam say AG8 politics avenue. Yanko Yingsim.
Just as Kofi said that they are scrutinizing Brian, okay, right? It's the same. Bawumia is also under scrutiny for his role in the previous administration.
I see.
There are corruption cases against
what have you found?
Iyoko, let's be very clear. One of the persons before court, the case is that the loot probably went to Bawumia's campaign.
Please, that's a bad allegation.
Iyoko, we can ask Iyoko, we can do right information.
If anybody
Bawumia has been attending Iyoko or not. Has Bawumia been attending Iyoko or not? Every time you see one of the accused persons, the money, follow the money.
What happens?
Yes.
You said if Iyoko is investigating.
Yes. Bawumia is under investigation. For receiving part of the loot in one of the cases.
But that is an investigation which we are not privy to.
Yes, but right?
Until then, we cannot associate ourselves with
and I think said it, so it has come out.
We can
pray that we relax because there was another session
from that
attributed to investigations going on.
I just wanted it to be clear
to
the extent that is not out.
And equally, this
you
one,
are privy to it.
Yes.
We don't know.
But I can also blow a whistle if I've heard it. I can also blow
the same way that I'm suggesting that we draw.
NDC people under investigation.
So
NDC people under investigation today. That's why I said to the extent that
I'm not sure that
scrutiny for 20 years.
No, let's stay focused.
It's also very important. No, it's equally important.
I like that.
It's ADG, the Caesar's wife's test.
Yeah.
Why would you even allow, what did you do to allow this rumor to even come? And
we all say that any fool can go to court. Any fool can make an allegation.
Okay,
the same way that I have said that. Thank you very much. I think that matter getting settled.
We are not done. If they are going to Yoko, they are going to Yoko. There's nothing.
That's
Okay, yes. So
Martin, you agitate bring Bawumia into the government.
Yes. So my lawyer says Bawumia is the most.
Wait. Lawyer Martin Kpebu is speaking.
Okay, thank you.
I raised some contentions with the earlier point.
Yes.
Having settled that, let's move on.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, so looking at all the candidates, you see, listen, this thing, I've said it time ad nauseam that this whole range of candidates, it tells me one thing, that the MPP is not ready for the 2028 elections. They are not ready. There is a tone-deaf attitude that got them into opposition in the first place. How can you parade Bawumia? Bawumia, who is a feather with Akuffo Addo, we said the basic, birds of a feather flock together. Bawumia is Akuffo Addo. Bawumia is Akuffo Addo. Bawumia, how is he going to fly? Remember, do this mathematics. You see, it's easy this way. NDC, MPP have a certain constant, right? Until the 2024 elections, the general wisdom was that it's 45-45. That's 45% for NDC, 45% for MPP. But Bawumia performed so shambolically that even MPP members had to vote for JL, right? Such a man who helped Akuffo Addo to unleash terror on us, economic doldrum, right? Haircuts, left, right, center. Why is he going to get a better record to campaign? You have to bring somebody who is not tainted. someone who is not, and then when it comes to Kennedy Ampon, you know, he lacks the temperament and everything to be president, so we'll not waste any more time on that. Brian Champon, who wanted to take our hotels for a song. Brian Champon wanted to take our hotels for a song, but for the leadership of Okujeto, who mobilized Ghanaians.
And do you know what is happening now?
For a song.
Do you know when Slate came to Public Accounts Committee, they are saying that even they are looking for somebody to invest in that company.
Yes, but it's not the same as take it for a song.
Your beef is that it is a Ghanaian that will apply.
Hold on.
He will look as dry. We will not make that.
You want to entertain all the other candidates.
You want to entertain a foreigner to come and invest.
He will look as dry. Brian Champon will look as dry. In any event, come on, man. It's so laughable. That's why I say NPP is not ready for 2028. Listen, you want a candidate. Educhum doesn't have the charisma. You see, he doesn't have the charisma.
Is that all you look out for in a leader?
No, it's also very important. Very, very important. He doesn't have the charisma for presidency. He's a good guy, right? Oh, I've seen him once or twice. That's it. But when you're looking for a president, there's that spark. There's something. He hasn't postured, you see, as somebody who can be father of the nation. No. Kwabena Japan, not, I mean, I have nothing to say that
for
particularly.
Me, the best
it's just that it's not, you see, his time is gone. His time is gone, you see. And when I say that, the reason Kwabena Japan, I say his time is gone is that for 2028, no, he cannot win. And so the real game is for 2032. That's why I keep saying that. So they should bring the youngster, bring Bawumia, you see, Patrick Bawumia, so that he will contest 2028, lose, and then by 32, everybody say, yes, now he's right. That's the game. 2028,
that's your recommendation.
Yes, Bawumia.
Is your view.
Yes.
Support him to come.
Okay. So bringing Bawumia for 2028 is like, it means NPP is dashing NDC the
what about it being a strategy by the NPP?
You have your view. Okay, and that remains your view, just as everyone else on the table have their view. How does that also reflect on the views of the people
let him
that have been captured in here? Well, this is it. And you asked this question about who leads the NDC.
Oh, no,
he says it's premature. But then again, as I indicated, all these people have not in any way come out to declare their intentions of whether or not they want to lead the NDC. So why are you doing this?
Alfred, who else will lead NDC outside this group?
You're asking who else will lead?
Which MC? Which MC? Which CEO? Which CEO will lead NDC outside this group?
This analysis is completely premature.
I see. Well, why do you think there wouldn't be any other outside of this group?
But this is the result of a pool.
To be a leader in this country, you can't come from the back and lead the country.
Yes.
Absolutely not. Nobody that is unknown to the public can somehow catapult himself to lead
into leadership.
It won't happen.
And again, I'm very satisfied.
Thank you. I'll come to you. No, you're not on yet.
Okay.
This is it. You say that based on your argument,
yes,
and the information you say you are privy to, these are the persons who have not come out to declare, but you are using them for your test samples. Haruna Idrisu, Dr. Kasila Atufosin, Joseph Siedun Ketia, Professor Jenano Pokwadima. On your previous polls, she was not in there.
And this guy took me to the cleanest. Zato.
Yes. So now you have amended. You have added her.
Yes.
Julius Deborah, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, Professor Joshua Alabi, and then Eric Opoku.
Yes.
They are great minister.
Yes.
And this was the outcome.
This is the outcome from the general populace of this country.
Let's put a DJ and John Dumelo.
no, put a DJ.
You have Haruna Drisu on 26%. Akuffo on 23%.
Yes.
Asedun Kitia on 22%. Prophet Jenana Opoku 11%. Honorable Julius Debra 7%. Honorable Ablakwa 6%. Prophet Joshua Aladi 3%. Honorable Eric Opoku 2%.
If anyone emerges outside of this group, would that be a surprise to you?
It will not happen.
How do you say this so emphatically?
Look, not everything that I do that I put out. We have a lot of data we don't put out there in public. We know what we are doing. Nobody will come outside this group to lead NDC.
But the numbers can change.
Will change.
And I want the numbers also change.
The numbers will change. The numbers will change.
Yes.
But the faces,
because
some may even completely drop
I'm disappointed with some of the numbers you put down there.
But then you go ahead to do this head-to-head.
Yes.
Of, the top 3 or 4 persons you pick from here.
Yeah.
That assuming it is Haruna Idrisu against Dr. Mahama Bawumia, if elections were held within that period they did this poll, which was in December last year, 2025, this would have been the outcome. Meaning that the goodwill that John Mahama is enjoying is rubbing off all these persons that you put out. 56% Haruna Idrisu as against Dr. Mahama Bawumia, 40%. Dr. Kasila Akuffo 58% as against Dr. Mahama Bawumia, 38% if elections were held in December. That's interesting.
Why the difference?
Why the difference?
Demography. When you put Haruna Idrisu against Dr. Bawumia, the accounts don't have their favorite. You see the accounts sitting on the fence. Some will not vote.
I see.
When you throw in Akuffo, then they come out.
That's what led to the increase.
The changes you are seeing there.
And then you go to
Asedun Ketia. Yes. He is performing far worse than Akuffo and Haruna Idrisu compared to against Bawumia. For that race, it is much tighter for NDC if it is Mosquito against Bawumia. 10 points here instead of maybe 12 or 13.
And then you do Julius Debra.
The same thing. He is on the same level as Mosquito, slightly. And this is against
Kennedy.
Put him against Dr. Bawumia.
We'll come there. So against Kennedy, Debra is 53, and Kennedy is 51. You put Haruna Idrisu against Kennedy, Haruna goes 61%, and Kennedy goes to 34%. You know why?
Tell me.
In a race in the north where DMB is not a ticket, the entire northern bloc protest against MPP, and they go to Haruna Idrisu.
I see. Protest vote.
The entire northern sector, northern votes.
Because Dr. Mahama Bawumia's footprints in the northern Ghana is not without the...
Yes.
Then you see...
Here, the same effect, but then the accounts again come out a lot more when it is Atu than when it is Haruna Idrisu in the southern part. But they retain the northern sector because Bawumia again is not in the ticket. On the ticket. When you put Asedun Ketia, he goes up compared to Bawumia. But then Kennedy also does worse compared to Bawumia against Mosquito.
Interesting. Then you see. But, in the next 28 days, the MPP would have crossed this hurdle of who is going to be leading the party into 2028. It will then be the NDC also having to carry their own...
with Dr. Brian Champon as contestant on our ticket. Do that and let's see the difference.
There's a trend. It doesn't have to be
the same. No. You answer that question. Yes. Why are you not...
We have a criteria. if you're not crossing a threshold, we will not use you as a head-to-head.
Wait till 31st and you see him cross.
After 31st, he will do it.
We'll see. And the same demographic factors will work for Dr. ŁRT-Bawumia, as you suggested, because it is not just only in the Akan, but Akan with some constituency within the Akan region will make a difference.
You are very popular.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's your view on this. So in 28 days, we'll see the picture will be clear. But then for the NDC, they'll have a lot more to also deal with and think about going forward. I mean, you have put your neck on the chopping board on this.
But these numbers will change. And there's a crucial thing that I think should be said. The power of incumbency gives every NDC candidate a 30% lead immediately. All right?
Right.
Anybody the NDC puts up has a 30% going for them already because of the goodwill that President Mahama is banking for them.
And if he continues.
That is
for now, that is one.
And if he continues.
And that's where I'm going. So that is now. There's 3 years to come. And these 3 years are going to be the tests. The spending will start, the jockeying will start. Okay, the scandals will come up. They are cooking them right now. All right, and then you have a situation where.
How do you know scandals are being cooked?
I know. You hear some.
Check
they are busy right now cooking
check
scandals.
From Ora.
Relax. Let me finish. See, and then you have a situation where they are changing horse. President Mahama is not on the ballot. President Mahama has been at the front of Ghana's politics for the past 40 or so years, 30 at least. All right. Has been tested left, right, and center, and is right now on top. None of these gentlemen have gone through that. Okay? So when those chips are down, when you go to the market and you see a hen or a chicken, okay, the feathers are on that chicken. So you may see a big hen or chicken. When you come home and you put the water on them and you plug them, you will see their real weight. Now, let me explain why I'm using that analogy. Dr. Bawumia is like a chicken whose feathers have been plucked. What you are seeing there is the real weight of the man at his lowest. This man has just suffered a very terrible election defeat. And he manages to retain that level of performance in the face of the most popular government in the last 30 or so years of this government. So one of them is a chicken with all their feathers. And the other one has been plucked clean. And that is their weight. So when these things come together and the power of incumbency is shelved because President Mahama is dropping off. And these new gentlemen, and by the way, when you take Haruna and the list that they showed there, I am sure, and I've told somebody, one of them will be president in my lifetime, maybe 2. So I'm not saying they are all bad candidates.
I mean, all these persons.
These people there, there are 2 people there. Okay? If Martin reminds me, I'll tell him later. 2 people who will be president in my lifetime in NDC. So they are very good candidates, only 2.
Only 2 out of the what?
Only 2 out of this lot.
9 of them.
Yeah, not the next time, but 2 of them will be president in my lifetime. God help me. Now, so my point is, they are very good candidates. But the dynamics, what Musa is putting here is correct today. But he will tell you, all these events will change. One, because President Mahama is no longer going to run. That incumbency thing will shave down. 2, when you pluck a chicken, you will know their real weight. These people are gaining a 30% right just by NDC. Anybody they put on NDC will get this one. On the other hand, you are looking at a man in Bawumia who has been tested for 20 years, under scrutiny for 20 years, suffered a massive election defeat, and still retains the level of popularity he retains. That is the plucked chicken. That is his real weight. Okay. We'll see in time.
Well, thank you. You see, the incumbency advantage or disadvantage, you put it at 30%.
It's also coming up.
Today is 30%.
In the years to come,
how things play out,
the government,
the economy, and all of that, which is going to be a very major determinant on this.
How the individuals also carry themselves.
Thank you very much. Yes.
We and Semahodwa, a course or channel also. I'm not so Jim or had a senator body, Eddie, I don't be a dominia, Ebesan above them, na Yasumuipa.